Hi Cancer, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 20th to the 26th of October. Let's begin. I'm channeling a message for you. You're working really hard on something at the moment. Uh, I'm hearing hang in there, hang in there. Or in Japanese, gambare. Hang in there. Whatever you're working on right now is going to be successful. I see like you're putting in a lot of work and you're like, should I give up or should I not give up? You feel like you've put in a lot of, you haven't seen a return basically of the time and energy you've put into whatever you've been working on. A year you've been working on this, what is this? Business. You've been working on a creative business for a year, hoping that you can be financially independent and not have to work at jobs. You currently work in a job, you're like a supervisor or a manager or something, and you hate it. You absolutely hate the job. You want to leave. You've been investing in yourself, investing your time and energy into some sort of creative pursuit that you've been hoping would pay you, and you're very close to making a sale, or have no, you're very close to having a constant stream of income. Like you're very close to wealth. You're very close to fulfillment. From you see, like you've planted all these seeds, and they've all turned into grapes. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but like he's got grapes all over his clothes, and it's kind of symbolizing here. It's like you put in a lot. You put a lot of seeds, a lot of energy into making these fruits grow, making these things grow. Like you've taken authority of your life. You've been managing your time, your energy. You've been managing yourself, like your stress levels and stuff. Like you've done everything really, really well. Um, and you will see success. You've been very practical and confident on, implementing social media strategies, implementing ideas, doing things. You've actually been practical. You've not just been planning and worried to take a step. You've taken, big strides here, in different aspects of this sort of this creative business of yours. You're very close to wealth. You're very close to wealth. You're very, very close to wealth, and you're very close to being fulfilled. Hang in there. Things are going to really work out for you because you're manifesting it right now. You're manifesting it. You've manifested this opportunity in itself to come into your life. The way it did, the way you learned about this was like a breakthrough. It was just like almost like a very thing that it came into your life, and you're like, aha, this is it. Kind of situation a year ago. You manifested this. It's gonna work out. You just have to hang in there, and keep on being enthusiastic about whatever you're working on, because it's gonna lead you to wealth. So this is turned into a career reading, but it's gonna turn into wealth for you. Whatever this is you're working on, it's gonna turn into wealth for you. Hang in there. It's gonna work out. Everything's gonna work out. You don't need to stress about money, and you don't have to stress about whether it's going to work. It is going to work. Just believe it's going to work. Okay, so you're so I'm doing something new. So I'm doing themes for your week. So what energy you're going to be going through, how that translates. So this is what the theme is representative of. So your theme for your first theme this week is hope and faith. like I was saying, keep believing, hang in there. Things are going to work out for you. You are being divinely blessed this week in some way or another. Um, you're being renewed. You're being renewed here in some kind of way. Well, I'll explain it to you how. Um, but you're being renewed, and well, I'll get to it in the reading. um, but you're being renewed here. Your energy is being renewed from situations that are holding you back, things that are making you more tired than you should be, and it's not the work you're doing. It can be the job, but it's more or less like things that are in your life. But you are being divinely blessed this week, and you're asked to keep more hope and faith within yourself that you know what you are doing. You're not just imagining or daydreaming or delusional. Um, Another theme for you this week is you're very bored, you're very apathetic towards life. You're like, when are things going to change for me? You're dissatisfied with your current situation, current living way, current the way you're living. So this is the theme for your week. So what the energy you're going through, mostly through the week. It's an interesting week for you because I feel it's very deep and powerful this week. I feel like something is going on in the planets. Everyone seems to be having like a deep week, a very deep week of like revelation. Not just revelation, but like it's just a deep week. It's deep for everyone in a different way, and your way is different as well. The energy you're currently embodying at this time. So these two cards here, what I was saying about that theme. So you're going to be going through these energies for the week, and this is going to be playing out through various situations basically. So your current energy is you're in this position where you've mastered yourself. You've mastered yourself here to a degree, in regards to what makes you happy, what makes you fulfilled, what makes you feel good. Like you have come to a point where you've mastered your own identity of what you like, what you don't like, what is good for you, what is bad for you. Like you have a great understanding of who you are, and you've transformed a lot to get to this point. You're somebody now that you look at things from a place of truth, from wisdom. You have a lot of respect for yourself, and you understand that you are the authority in your life. You make the rules, you make the decisions. You've really been looking at things and saying, will these things help my dreams come true? Will what I'm doing with spending my time, spending my energy, will it make my dreams come true? Will it make me feel fulfilled? Will it make me feel content? And you've been questioning these things again from a place of truth, from a place of wisdom, people, places, jobs, and you've been making all these decisions of like really cutting out things in your life. I wouldn't say cutting, you've been slashing at them. You've been slashing at situations. I see you just kind of like swinging the sword at situations and being like, this is not good for me, this is not good for me. Like you've not been shy to say, this is not good for me, I don't want to do it anymore. Like you've really gone and said, this is not good for me, that's it, it's finished, and so you've been confident with this. You've not been cutting, you've been slashing situations that don't feel right with you. You're now in this position of you're free of a lot of energy. You're free from a lot of things that are holding you back. Free of a lot of things that allow you to be more abundant, to be more abundant within your own energy. And because of this, before the week begins, you're accomplishing at the end of a cycle. So congratulations. I feel like this has been a long drawn out cycle that you've been in, and this cycle that you've been in is now whole. You are now whole. You feel more connected to yourself. You feel more connected to the past versions of yourself, meaning that there's certain points in your life where you felt you were really good. It's like you remember things that you used to like, and you remember the things you used to do, the things that you had forgotten about. So you're remembering all of this stuff. It's like a integration of everything you've learned in this very big cycle that you're ending. You've learned a lot and you've accomplished a lot, and this is the accomplishment of the cycle in itself, which is fantastic. Pardon me. So as the week begins, you're in this energy of the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is basically you're kind of like looking at yourself from a place of calm, from a place of compassion, from a place of balance. You're really looking at things and you're saying, which way am I going? Things around you might be looking, your environment might be a bit crazy, things don't make sense. You're kind of like really looking at situations and wondering, how you can move forward, how you can level up. And I see you really using your intuition here, connecting to your psychic gifts, connecting to your spirituality, understanding that what your environment isn't a representation of you. Your environment is just what is going on around you. What is a representation of you is what's going inside of your heart, and you understand this very deeply. You're very connected to the element of water here, just in general, and you understand that. You need to move from where you are. You need to do some sort of movement in terms of travel within or external. And I feel like this is more internal travel that you are planning to do. And this is very good for you because you're asking all the questions. You're being very inquisitive. You're asking. It's like like when you're a child and you ask the questions of like why. This is kind of what you're doing. You're like, why do I want to do this, and why is that, and why is that, and it's good for you because it's helping you connect to your spirituality. Your knowing is sort of helping your connection to your intuition. The more you ask questions, the more you're able to connect to your intuition. For whatever reason, I see you like water. You hold memory. Like you hold memory, so the more you know, the more you're able to connect deeply to yourself. That makes sense. And you're going within, you're doing a lot of introspection here. You're going within, looking for answers, examining parts of yourself that may be hidden or hidden from the light here. I'm seeing like you're almost like really bringing in this light and saying, is there parts of myself that I don't even know yet? Are there parts of myself that are there, but I just don't know that they are there? And you're really going within and really examining yourself and really introspecting about your wisdom. Like, are you really leading from your heart, or are you just following the crowd? Are you like a sheep? Are you following what other people are doing? Like, you're asking yourself these questions, not from a place of like trying to belittle yourself, but you're asking yourself in a very real way of like, what am I doing? Is it right or is it wrong? Because you feel something is weighing on you. You feel very heavy. There's some like situation where you feel like I would say not in a situation, but in general, you feel like you're being weighed down. But during the first half, from Monday to Wednesday, you're in this energy of really. It might be the first half you're in this energy, first half of the week, but you're in this energy of really like going within, connecting to your spirituality, connecting to yourself on a very, very, very deep level. You're asking yourself a lot of questions, thinking a lot about what you're doing with yourself and how you're moving forward. Because I feel like you feel very conflicted. You're conflicted about which is the right way. Like I was saying at the beginning of, when I was channeling, is you're about your job. You're like, should I continue with the job? I'm like in a position of leadership here. If I continue on this path, I know guaranteed I'm going to earn money. I'm going to earn a wage and this and that. But whereas if I continue with my business, it hasn't paid me so far, and I don't know if it's going to pay me down the line. And you're kind of like judging between the two, and you're kind of figuring out which one is the bigger one, which one is the bigger one for you, which one is going to give you exactly what you want and help you move forward. But you're trying to make this decision through wisdom, and this is why you're going in. Between Wednesday and Friday, you're in this energy of like feeling weighed down by work. You're doing a lot, carrying a lot of burdens, doing a lot of hard work, your duties, your job, as well as your career, what you're working on. You've really been working on a lot of things, and you're at this point now where you're feeling really, really weighed down, and you're like, I feel quite tired. what you don't see is what's happening here is like the Death Rider is approaching you and he's asking you, do you accept death? And death in this situation is you have to choose either or, one or the other. You either choose a job or you either choose the career. And the reason why is because your energy is scattered. By you having all these wands, your energy is scattered. It keeps bringing you down. And it's like, you have to choose one or the other. And you're kind of going within and really asking yourself, from a place of confidence, you're asking yourself, like, what decision should I make? And you might be wondering, like, how can you go within and ask yourself from a place of confidence which decision I should make? It's because you're making discoveries here about which one is better for you between Wednesday and Friday. You're deciding which one is better. You feel weighed down because you're carrying the burden of both things that you're doing, but only one is for you and the other one is not. And I've already told you the one that's for you is this career. It's going to pay off. You're very close to becoming, you're very close to wealth. You're very close to fulfillment from what exactly you want. You just got to hang in there a little bit more. It hasn't come up for you so far because you've been doing inner work. You've been doing inner work of connecting to your spirituality. And this here is divinely guided for you to go through this process so that you can connect more deeply to your spirituality and remove things from your being that are hindering you from moving forwards, hindering your energy from allowing, this career to to blossom, to, I was gonna say, to blossom, I guess, and you're being asked to transition. You are being asked to transform yourself, to let go of the old story. If you can see here on the death card, there's a war that's happened here, and these are the last people, and the Death Rider comes along, after the battle has happened. So it's kind of like, in this job of yours, you've been in this sort of battle of like wits, a battle of ego, a battle of authority with other people that are in leadership positions, and this is the kind of game you've been playing. But what you don't realize is that on the aftermath of the battlefield, everybody's dead. There's no stagnant energy basically. There's nothing more to gain here. Like everything is gone. So this is the advice here: is that this job of yours, sure, it's paying you. But it's dampening your energy. It's creating all of these burdens within your own energy and weighing you down from really pursuing your dream, pursuing this dream career. This career is really aligned for you. This career is really, 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 really aligned for you. It's something that you're meant to do. It's something that you're meant to do. Look, it's your purpose. This career you're working on is your purpose. You're being called to step towards your inner calling, your inner desire. You have like this key that's been given to you. This is this key, this profession, this career, this creative career that you're trying to work towards. This is a massive key for your life, where it's going to allow you to really be harmonious within yourself. I'm not sure what industry this is exactly, but you're really going to break into the industry and kind of not take over, but like be a big name in that industry. Wherever it is, you're very close to wealth. You need to keep going. It's going to pay off in a big way. There's your confirmation, if you can hear it. It's going to pay off for you in a massive way, much better than you can imagine. It's just been a long time. You've been working on this thing for a year. You've been planning for this for 2 years now. Like you've been like learning and implementing, and about a year ago you opened this thing, whatever you started doing this creative thing, and it hasn't paid you anything, and you've been working at it. You've been getting really good at it recently, is what I'm hearing. And you're at this point now where like you're very close. When you see those things like on that old one where they're digging, there's two people digging, and then the guy, he gives up and he goes back when he's like really close to like the big gold, and there's the other guy who finds the small little gold first and he's celebrating. You're like the guy with the big gold, or the girl, wherever you are. Doesn't matter, gender's irrelevant, but it's like you're really close to it. Like you've been mining away, and like there's no more rock almost. Then it's like you're just about to give up, like just before. Don't give up. You're very spiritually protected. You're going to make a big mark in this industry. Whatever this creative pursuit is, you're going to make a really big mark in this industry. You have the vision to see where you're going. You're not delusional. You're not delusional. You're not under illusion or whatever. I get it. You feel apathetic. You feel bored. Like you've been doing this for a while and you've not been able to live the way you want to. You've made a lot of compromises, a lot of sacrifices, so that you can pursue this sort of creative thing. But you had to learn things spiritually before money could come in for you. Because I'm hearing you would self-destruct if it came before. You wouldn't know what to do with it. You wouldn't know what to do with it because you weren't connected to yourself before. Like you really this whole year, you've really, not just this whole year, last 3 years, 4 years for some of you, you've been on this very spiritual journey of like going through situations, and the situations haven't stuck. Like you've been going through situations that didn't stick with you. Like you don't know people from 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 4 years ago. Like you don't know these people anymore. They don't know you anymore. It's like you've been going through things where things have been very interesting. Things have been like enlightening to you. Like you've been discovering yourself very profoundly, very deeply, very powerfully. Very powerfully is what I want to say. And now you have this vision of like which way you want to go. You understand you're the authority of your life. You're the leader of your life. And this is from a place of balance. You have your integrity intact still, and just know you are very spiritually protected. Whatever this thing is you're trying to break through in, it's gonna pay you major, and you're gonna be able to really translate. Don't be embarrassed to showcase yourself. Don't be embarrassed to show your talents, show your skills. Keep doing what you're doing. There is no such thing as this is right and that is wrong, especially if it's creative. You have a talent. You have a very, not just a talent, but a gift. You have a gift. You need to express yourself. Express yourself with whatever this is. You're going to be successful. You're very close. You're very close. And so you're being, you're being asked to sort of drop the job. Drop the job. You might say it's not very realistic, but if you look, you'll be able to see that it is possible for you. You can manage without the headache of having to constantly worry. And this is kind of in line with your spiritual path. It's kind of like you're being asked again to have the hope and have the faith that things are going to work out for you. You just need to choose yourself. This is the almost like the test for you to choose yourself, to choose to believe in yourself. Sorry, is what I meant to say. You're like this flamingo, like you're like someone that really stands out. Maybe it's fashion you do. I don't know. Maybe some of you. Is it fashion? Yeah, it's fashion. You're doing some kind of fashion. You're going through this energy where you're going to be fulfilled. Like you're going to be fulfilled. You can drop the job. You will be fulfilled. You will be purified of your financial burdens, and you will feel a lot of love from the universe for it. Where you are right now in this job is draining you, is making your energy very barren, it's draining all the water from your energy. It's like you're becoming very barren. Here is like, when you choose this yourself, it's like all this water, the universe is able to give you all this water, which is like a healing energy. It's very powerful, healing, loving energy. And it's not just energy that is loving and healing, but it's also going to help this business of yours blossom into something very successful here. Again, whatever this is, it's aligned with you. Yeah. See, look, again, you're really being asked to let go of this job here because it's not in alignment with you anymore. It doesn't serve a purpose. You've gotten what you need to get from it. It's not going to do anything else. I'm hearing you staying because of some of your friends there. If the tables were flipped, they would leave you in a heartbeat, is what I'm hearing. You need to really choose yourself here, Cancer. where you're meant to be going is very different to all the people around you. I don't see any of your friend group sticking with you as you're going through this journey. They're going to start revealing themselves more and more to you about their true nature. But you don't need to do anything. They're going to do it themselves as you're moving forward, as you're earning more money. And once you leave this job, money's going to start flowing to you. You're very close. Look, new beginning. You're really being asked to accept, like, go on this new beginning, transition. Let this go. Let this job go. This job is really blocking you at this time. It's been blocking your finances this whole year. It's not just the work you've had to do, it's that your finances as well have been blocking you. You're being asked to be more spontaneous, have like a childlike wonder towards life. Know that you are being spiritually guided here to do this. It's not just a random thing. You know this already. Between Monday and Wednesday, you know this already. This is why you're going within, because it's making you feel uneasy. It's kind of like all of a sudden you really want to leave the job and you're like, I don't want to, like it doesn't make sense to. That's why you're going inwards, and then you're really realizing where the burdens are coming from, and you're going through with this believing that you are loved and you are protected, like in the Fool. When he comes to the edge of the cliff, he as he jumps off, he doesn't jump, he skips. So he's skipping, he's always skipping, and he skips off the edge and he closes his eyes before he does it, and he believes in his heart, he chants a mantra of like, I am protected, I am loved, I am blessed. And as he keeps going like this, he doesn't open his eyes, so he's skipping on the air, and he only opens his eyes when he reaches the ground on the other side. So it's kind of like you have to believe that your life is going to be amazing. Like, people call him the Fool because he's always happy, and he's waiting. He knows his life is going to be the most amazing thing ever. He's going to go on the most amazing adventure ever, and he's just waiting for the right moment. So the people see him and they say he's a fool, because they're like, how can he always be happy? But he's not a fool, because he knows what's going to happen for him, but he's just waiting for the right moment. He's waiting for the right moment for him to take off, and as soon as he gets it, he's just off. He doesn't question, he doesn't doubt, and that's kind of what you're being asked here as well to do, is to believe that you're being looked after, you're being supported, whether you can see it or not. I don't think you can, but spiritually you're very protected here and loved by spirits, by divine beings, gods and goddesses. You don't have anything to worry about. You're being led to, towards your soul's calling. The whole reason why your soul wanted to be alive in a human form at this time is because of this thing that you're doing. This creative thing is in line with your soul's purpose, your inner calling. You're having a breakthrough here if you're able to go ahead with this. But the interesting thing here is between Wednesday and Friday, somebody's coming in here. It's like some sort of past influence that's been in your life that took advantage of you when you were younger. Not advantage as in they took advantage of your innocence, like fool you. This could be family, this could be past. I'm hearing past influence. It's like some friend that you haven't spoke to in a long time. They're coming in all of a sudden. They've had a big grip on your energy. They've been siphoning off your energy for a long time, Cancer. I don't see you talking to them much nowadays, but they're coming in out of the blue. They have your number, or they know where you live, and they're coming to have some sort of conflict with you because you're calling back your energy. They know that you're moving forward and you're right, and you know you're right as well, and you're moving forward with your life, and all of a sudden, they feel your energy being pulled back. They've been siphoning off of you for a long time, and it's because you've made a conscious decision to allow them to siphon you. But as you're deciding to embrace this ending with this job, you're actually transforming, is what you don't know. You're transforming very profoundly into like this beautiful butterfly, and you're doing this from a place of purity. It's not from ego, it's not from that, it's from a place of purity, of understanding who you are. You're going towards your happiness here, and that's what's on your mind, happiness. And you're making this decision with confidence, like I was saying. you know, and you're being purified. And as you're being purified of people's connections to you, these energetic cords that people have on, you know, around you, you know, you know, this person is deciding to re-enter your life. This person is deciding to like, they have your number, you have their number, but you haven't spoken to each other in a long time. All of a sudden they want to come in, and you are very, very, very close before, like you are like best buddies, best friends, you and this person. It doesn't matter about the gender for either of you. Gender's irrelevant here, but like, you know, this person's coming in and they feel you, they feel your energy, you know, becoming whole. Like right now, your energy is kind of scattered. I'm seeing your energy is scattered, and as your energy becomes more whole, you're able to manifest really what you really want. And this person feels you destroying the energetic cord that you have with them, and they're kind of coming in to cause conflict, opposition. They want to oppose you, create chaos in your life. They're coming, you know, trying to start some bullshit basically. Again, because you're manifesting, you're stepping into your divine masculine energy, whether you're male or female, you're stepping into your divine masculine energy here of really taking action towards your dreams, really following your creative impulses, taking action, taking inspired action, really using your power to manifest your dream life. You know, you're really like evolving. You're literally turning into the butterfly, and as you're doing this, as you're turning into the butterfly, this person's coming here and trying to keep you in a cocoon basically. Yeah, this person doesn't like the fact that you're becoming balanced. They feel your energy becoming more balanced, more harmonious. They are not happy about it. They want you to be unbalanced because they recognize you. They always have recognized you as the magician, somebody that has a lot of power. They've probably said this to you. You have a lot of power. In some context, they said this to you. They've always been envious and jealous of you. You've known this person since you were teenagers. Like, you went to school with them, and you were very, 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 very close. Like, you and them were like almost inseparable. But they didn't show their true colors to you. They might be a Scorpio. They didn't show their true colors to you until you tried to break away from them, until you tried to move away, until you said no to them. Basically, then they show their true colors to you. But they always saw you as this magician, somebody very beautiful, you're good looking, whoever you are. You're able to manifest these roses out of nothing. Like, they come out of nowhere. Like, where there's barren, where there's no life, you're able to create life. You're able to manifest life. Like, you have a great understanding of things, or not things, but like, you have a great understanding of nature and how nature works. And this person's always been jealous, but they've never shown themselves to be who they are. They have a big ego, they have a big head. Like, they have a very big ego. And they're coming in basically to try stopping you from moving forwards, stopping you from being happy. Yeah. You have to make a decision here, and make a decision from love, not from you know, anything else. Choose yourself. It's like two paths. You either go back or you go forward. If this person joins, you know, if this person what do we call it, if this person, sorry, I was having a bit of a download there. This person, you allow this person back into your life, they're gonna ruin your harvest. Your harvest is coming very soon. You know, your wealth is coming really soon. This person feels it coming in for you. That's why they're coming in for you. They have a very dark energy. This person, they have a scary face. Like, they're like a scary type of, like, they're the type of person that will stand behind you and won't say nothing. And then you turn around and you're like, oh, well, this is this kind of person. You know, they're going to interrupt your harvest if you let them back into your life. They're going to disrupt, you know, what's happening for you. Literally, I'm not even kidding. They're trying to take you out of this energy. I've got the magician twice. As twice you're powerfully in this magician in energy, healing yourself, manifesting what you truly desire. Your abundance is on the way to you. Your abundance is not even far away. You're really close. It could be this week, next week, not this week, next week, or the following week, where things really kick off for you, where you are earning money, like a constant amount of money for what you're doing. But this person wants to throw you off. They feel your energy. They feel your energy and they want to attack you. They want to attack you. You're being asked to look at this situation from truth, from fairness, from justice for yourself. Look at this person and judge them. The universe is on your side here. This person hasn't spoken to you for a while, and they're just coming out of the blue, telling you stuff and talking shit basically. And the whole reason for them talking the way that they are talking is they want to create conflict with you. They want to create problems with you. They want to create some sort of some sort of opposition where they can re-siphon your energy. Basically, they want to reattach their energy to yours so that they can continue siphoning your energy. Like, since they've left you, so this is a confirmation, this reading is for you. Since you haven't spoken to them, their life has been getting better and better. Like, you've seen them on social media and their life has been getting better. It's not because of what they've been doing, it's because they've been siphoning your energy. Really powerful, like really powerfully siphoning your energy. And you've allowed them access to do this because you thought you and them were like inseparable friends. Like, you thought you would always be together. You might have made like a promise with them when you were younger, like we would never leave each other, like we would always be friends, something like this. You made a promise with this person, and this person was really happy when you made that promise with them because they didn't want to be your friends. They just wanted to siphon you. They wanted to siphon your energy. Your energy is very potent and very powerful. And now you're in this position of really doing all the hard work yourself, of healing yourself, recovering yourself. And now this person wants a piece of the pie. You're being asked to really bring peace to yourself. Moderate your energy so you don't allow this person to affect you in any kind of way. Understand that you are using your intuition, you're moving with your intuition and your heart. You don't have to do extra protection. You're already that person, like you're already like this sort of angel here. Just step into your purpose, move away from this person. This person is just trying to disrupt you, trying to harm you. But I don't see you letting them back in. I feel like you're kind of like putting your foot down here and saying, no, I'm good, like from the get-go. So your outcome here for this reading is you are allowing, so this is kind of like this energy of like, this job basically, this kind of put you in this energy of like, this is what it's been doing to you. So this job you've been working in where you're like a supervisor or a manager, this is what it's done to you. It's put you in this energy of being needy and greedy and controlling and making sure that you have your own security secured, that you're always okay. And, and this energy is really nasty because it doesn't allow energy to move. It doesn't allow energy to come in. It only stagnates you. You end up expending all your energy. Here in the Four of Pentacles, she loses all these pentacles. She steals these pentacles from her sister. She goes, no, it's they're mine, they're mine, they're mine. And she runs off and she sits on this little chair here in the middle of nowhere. I think it's a stump. I can't remember, but it's like she sits on it and she goes, I am the Queen of Pentacles. And as soon as she says this, she drops all of them somehow and they all roll down the hill into the city and they lose the pentacles forever. This is what you're leaving behind. You're you're really letting go of things that have disappointed you, abandoned you, even parts of yourself where, they've put you in this energy. And this job is a part of that. This job is a part of that, making you feel like, this energy. and you're really stepping away from it at this time. You're really stepping into what makes you happy, what makes you feel like you have this understanding already of what makes you really content, what makes you really fulfilled before the week even begins. This is what you've been doing, last few weeks. You've been really, going within and figuring out all of these things, making these sort of decisions, which has allowed this cycle to end, not just end, but to become whole. I feel like a lot of tarot readers, they're not very psychic, and they throw a lot of words around, like yeah, this and that. So it's like, when I say something, it's like very different to, like, people just say anything for the reason, just to get views, I guess. But you're leaving this energy behind. You're very powerfully, this is a very deep energy that is hiding within you without you realizing, and I feel like it's got a lot to do with you, the way you grew up, the way you lived your life through school and stuff like that. Like, it wasn't easy. You had to be needy and greedy in order to survive, but it's not helping you. It's never helped you. It's only brought you misery, basically. Being like this, like, miserable people, miserable situations, miserable outcomes. That's what it brought you, being in this energy. And now you're letting this go because you're like, I don't like, it's like there's someone stacked, it's like you've stacked these all high and you're like, I don't want this shit no more. So you're kind of walking away from it. You're being very victorious here within yourself, not just within yourself, but like within this person coming in, as well as this job. This is a huge week for you. Like I was saying, like your challenge here, not your challenge, but your theme is to have the hope and faith that your divine blessings are coming in. You're very close. You're very close to wealth. You're very, very close to wealth here. Keep going. Keep being enthusiastic. I said this before as well. You need to keep up the enthusiasm for yourself. It's not for anyone else other than you. You're the most important person in your life. Like, keep up the enthusiasm. Keep moving forward. You are gonna be very victorious and successful. And seeing all the progress that you've made. I feel like, it's not been an easy year for you. It's not been an easy few years for you, to be honest. Like, you've really had to go and do the hard work, the hard labor, to figure out things, figure out who you are, figure out what you like, figure out what you don't like all of this stuff to a very deep level. Like, you went along with things, you really went along with things before, without questioning them. That's why you've become very questionable. And you were questionable when you were a kid. I mean, you were not questionable. Like, you questioned a lot of things when you were a child, but for some reason you lost it down the line because it was uncool. It was uncool, apparently, to question things like that. Like, you were around people that were like, oh, it's cool to be like mysterious and silent, and but that's just rubbish. Like, you're understanding that now. You're understanding to a very deep level, actually. Again, you're very close to your wealth. You're very close to fulfillment. You're very close to your wealth. You need to continue taking leadership of your life, as well as continue being practical and honest. Not practical and honest, being practical and honest as well, I guess, with yourself, but practical and confident with how you're moving forward. Lead from your heart. Lead from your heart. Use your heart as you're moving forward. Willpower, determination to see the result of this business. You're gonna see exactly what you want, and it's not just gonna be something that is like like a little thing. It's gonna be a big deal. It's gonna be a big deal. It's gonna give you constant income really, really soon. You're so close to wealth. Believe me, Cancer, you're very close to wealth here. Your balance, your light self and your shadow self are balanced within you as you're moving forward. You have nothing to worry about, even from this person. It's whether or not you will allow. The test here is kind of like whether or not you will allow yourself to be smaller than what you really are. And this is with your job, and this is with this person. It's like testing you in your faith, testing your hope to see whether or not you truly believe in yourself. And that's kind of what's going on here. Look, material happiness. Your dreams are gonna come true. You're gonna be very fulfilled. It's happening very soon. You just have to keep the calm, keep the compassion for yourself, keep the balance within yourself, you know. Um, Keep being calm is the best thing I can say. The more calm you are, the more easily um, you're able to connect to your intuition. Ah, I see. So when this person came in before, they used to make you angry, and that's how they were able to access your energy in the first place. It's like they hacked you. They hacked you because they knew how to make you angry. When you're angry, you're like you don't care about nothing. When you're angry, you don't care about nothing. But when you're calm, not quiet, but calm. When you're calm, you access your power. You're like water. You're like water. The more calm you are, the more beautiful you are. The more easily you flow. But the more angrier you are, the more you fight yourself. The more your energy is clashing within you. It's like I'm seeing it going back and forth, back and forth. Um, I'm going to pull you out some challenges. So challenges, they will show up in one way or another, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, depending on how you carry yourself this week. They might not affect you, but it's important for me to pull them out because then you can have a great idea of, what to look out for, basically. Pardon me. So one of your challenges here is doubting yourself. Is self-doubt that am I ever, is this going to be successful? Am I going to receive my wealth, my abundance? Is this going to pay me money? This whatever you're working on, it's like, am I going to be blessed with like this sort of gift of money, having this sort of blessing of financial income from whatever you're working on and you've been working on. You're like kind of doubting yourself. This is one of them. Another one of your challenges here is actually letting go and moving away from things that have disappointed you, moving away from the pain of, this job, moving away from, this person, like, because you feel like you're connected to it in some kind of way, and you are energetically connected to it in a bad way. It's siphoning you, and you're kind of having a hard time of letting go, kind of having a hard time of letting go of the disappointing things, letting go of like that Four of Pentacles energy, like that needy greedy energy. Like you're having a bit of difficulty. You may have a bit of difficulty like letting go and abandoning, not abandoning, but letting go of things that abandon you, letting go of things that make you feel disappointed. Whether they're anything, people, places, things, and the job and this person, they definitely fit into something that is abandoning you and disappointing you at the same time. Both of them, because the job is not allowing you to. I'm getting here that the job is giving you a lot of stress intentionally. There are people in your management, upper management, are stressing you out intentionally. They're disappointing you intentionally. It's like empty promises, breadcrumbing you. That's what's going on here. That your energy is valuable to them. They're siphoning you, and this person is similar. They feel you calling back your energy. They've disappointed you before. They went ghost on you when their life started getting better, and they've disappointed you. Like not just that, but they've abandoned you also. Sorry. So it's time you let go of these people, let go of these situations, and this is it. This is what's stopping you really from moving forwards. Is whether you value yourself or not, whether you have the hope and faith that you have divine blessings that are meant for you, that you don't have to rely on anyone to access stuff that's for you. It's only for you, not for anyone else. Even if people watch this reading and say, oh well, I tried to claim this reading, you can't. People can't claim, no one can claim this reading if it's not for them. It's not your energy, it's not what you're doing, it's not your life that I'm reading for here. And this is what you need to understand. What's made for you will never miss you. No one can steal you, no one can destiny swap with you. because they can't handle your energy. Your energy is different to someone else's energy. What's meant for you is meant for you, not for someone else. And this is something you need to really understand and really value your own worth. Don't question yourself. Don't put yourself down for no one, for no one's pleasure. Because you're much better than that, to be honest with you. So don't allow these energies to, make a decision for you. Another one of your challenges here, again, Six of Cups, is the that person. You might let them back in. You might let them back in because you're happy that they've contacted you. Don't allow this person back into your life. Their intentions are not honest. Their intentions are not pure. They just want to harm you, whoever you are. I feel like you're a very caring person. You're overly caring, but you care for the wrong types of people. You care for the peoples that you think are your day ones, but you're just a project to them. You're just a project. They just see you as like a bush. Like this. I'm seeing grapes again. Like they see you as like these seeds that they can pluck from. Like when the grapes are ready, they can pluck from you, basically. So you need to really value yourself. You've been working on something that is really going to pay off for you in a major way. Major endings you're having here this week, and it's not just an ending; it's a release. Major release here of you moving forward, transitioning. If you're able to get through again with the challenges, they may or may not affect you. Like I was saying, I mean, your outcome here is showing me you are leaving this energy, right? And this is what's going on this week. Major energies of release and endings. You're transitioning here, healing in a very powerful way that is for you. And you're going to see a lot of personal growth at the end of this week, moving into the next week. It's a huge week for you of really discovering yourself worth of like who you really are and what you're really worth, not what people tell you that you're worth, and not what people tell you, not what people breadcrumb you with. Is something that is within you, and this is what is happening for you here. Is happening for you, not against you. This is a big transition. You're being watched out here by gods and goddesses, gods particularly. Like you're being watched over by Aries right now. Um, the Greek god. And you kind of notice you have a connection because of your anger. You have a bad anger, and you have a connection with Aries. He's over watching, like making sure no harm comes to you as you are transitioning and moving forwards in your life. But this is a powerful week for you. You're ending a lot of things that have held you back, and these are things stemming from your shadow self, that are deep in the darkest parts of you. And this is why you're going through these situations. They feel very uncomfortable, if I'll be honest with you. But you can handle it. You're a strong person, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter your gender. But you're a very strong person here, and there's a reason why these situations are coming one after the other, so you can really get in deep and remove those energies from within your shadow self there. Because they're stopping you from, again, they're stopping, this wealth. They're stopping this wealth for coming in for you because your energy is blocking it without you even realizing it. It's in your shadow self where you're blocking yourself. This is why it hasn't happened yet. And in order for it to happen, in order for the wealth to come in, this energy needs to remove because it's sabotaging you. It's blocking you. And again, this is what I was saying earlier. This is why you've been going through a lot of things this year. Not just this year, but a few years ago. But this year's like really ramped up, and the reason is because they were being taught, what's really blocking you. And then you're gonna notice, even if you don't watch this reading, but you're gonna notice this is the energy you're going through. I mean, you're watching me right now, so you're watching the reading. So you know what I mean. I'm giving you some spoilers, but I'm going to leave the reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my website is down in the description. Other than that, have a fantastic week, and I shall see you soon.